Well, so when my wife came back from work, she told me that Robin Williams passed away, and I was like, "No, it's had to be a hoax," because I've been seeing a lot of Facebook postings of certain actors and actresses dying and stuff like that, and it all became a hoax. And then she told me there was a lot of news credited sources that confirmed that he passed away. One of the greatest legends in Hollywood. Yes, and I say he is one of the legends. Robin Williams is gone, you know, and it comes as a big blow for me because of the fact that he was one of my favorite actors that I love to see perform. Whether he was on stand-up, TV show, in the movies, doing like a comedy movie, a serious movie where he plays the good guy or the bad guy, and yes, he plays a convincing bad guy. But his acting, his charisma is so compelling that whether the movie was bad or not, you always had a smile on your face. That's how good he was, in my opinion. And don't get me, and also when it comes to like voice acting, he's always up on my book. You know, I mean, who can forget him playing Genie on Aladdin, or Betty Coda, and his other roles out there? You know, he's always that voice that you always recognize when you hear, you know, when you hear the voices of a character on a cartoon, or whether it's a CGI, you know it's him. That's how distinguished he was. To me, he was almost like, as his voice was like as recognizable for like a Sean Connery or James Earl Jones. It was very distinguished to me. But anyway, the cause of death, from what I found out, was by suicide. I think they're ruling it as suicide by asphyxiation. He was found in his home unconscious in California. They tried to revive him, but nothing worked. But when I heard it was suicide, it makes me think back at a video I just made about Justin Carmichael, who played as Juario in his web series, who also killed himself. And he was one of those people that you never thought had depression. Now, I've heard about Robin Williams having bipolar disorder. That is true. But I never thought it would get to that point where he'll end up hurting himself. And when you see him perform, like, again, you feel like he has no care in the world. But at the same time, I never seen him outside of it. You know, I never see how he was outside. You know what I mean? But still, it's a scary thought that people you think are happy and they're not really happy, and they just kill themselves, and people don't even know why. Right now, I just want to know why. Why did he do this? You know, he is a very acclaimed actor, and he has it all, in my opinion. He has it all. An Academy Award winner. I mean, and yet that didn't make him happy. You know, I guess it goes to show you that, yeah, you may have a lot of money, but it's not really gonna make you totally happy. You know, you can have all the fame, all the glory, but it's still not gonna make you happy. I bet he was happy of his successes, but like, for him to just go the way he did, I mean, I thought he did a wonderful job. The last movie I saw him play was in The Butler, and I thought he did a wonderful job. And I thought he would do more acting, but I don't know what happened. And this is a situation we probably will never know what happened, what was going through his head. It's a scary thought. And this should be a reminder for people who have depression that you shouldn't do this alone. Go get help. Go out and get the help you need. Because sometimes depression will be so great that it overtakes you. That it's not a solo battle. Sometimes it's a team effort to beat depression. And you can have all the things in the world that you want, but they don't necessarily gonna defeat that depression. But if it is suicide, and I know that it's apparent, they're saying it's an apparent, but it's just very sad. You know, it's just very sad. You know, you never thought that he was going through a lot. You know, I know he had the drinking, the drugs back in the days, but you never thought in this day and age that he would be this depressed about something, to want to hurt himself to the point of not existing anymore. But again, this is a lesson to anybody who has depression. Please seek help. If it's so great to the point that you can't, you get to that point where you just don't want to deal with the world anymore, get the help. Get the help. And don't ever think that, oh, the world is better off without me, because guess what? Once you die, you're not going to even know. You're not going to know if it was better off. I don't know if that was the case with Robin Williams, but again, you don't know when you die. But that's all I have to say. And to Robin Williams' family, my condolences. I'm sorry for your loss. And for Robin Williams, rest in peace and thank you. Thank you for entertaining me. Thank you for entertaining millions of people. Of being one of the most memorable actors in the history of film.